Sometimes I look in my eyes and that's when I find a glimpse of us. And it's just Kim Jong-un smoking the Marlboro Red watching the Duke. It's so good. Nice. Rory did the press conference. Very good. Very good. Very good.
Rory McIlroy back to the media centre. Rory, you've had a fabulous round today. 65 to follow your 67 yesterday. And 9 birdies, 24 putts. It was sublime.
Okay, now, Goatfucker1488, in the chat, you sent me this fat that you said was your submission. I just want you to post it here so I can look it up. This thing is going to be unbelievable, this fat that you sent. Just post it right here in the chat so I can just go right to it while I just catch up with my best friend, Rory McIlroy.
Want to tell us how you feel about it?
Look, I've always felt like this golf course can let you get on runs if you allow it. I talked last year about how I really won the tournament in a 14-hole stretch, the second 9 on Friday and the first 5 holes on Saturday. I knew I had some chances coming in when I was standing on the 12th tee, but I didn't think I'd birdie 6 of the last 7. But it just shows, what you can do around here, even if you might hit it in the trees on 13, on 15, and on 17. And 17 was obviously a bonus with the chip in, but my wedge play today was really good. My short game the first 2 days has been amazing. I've spent a lot of time up here over the past 3 weeks. Even though I haven't played tournament golf, I feel like being up here a lot and playing, I've prepared as well for this Masters as any other that I've played. And, I think all that work around the greens over the last 3 weeks, has certainly paid off over the first 2 days.
Thanks, Rory. I'm going to open up for questions. John.
Rory, even deep down, is there a part of you that feels intimidating?
To others?
Yes.
No.
These reporters, they do the worst stuff. I like the Dan Rappaport guy, the guy who was on Barstool. I think he's good. He should be in there. Some of these guys, they bounce and bop, and I love Augusta National more than anybody, but they bounce and bop on the big cock of Augusta National like it's crazy. Mr. Chairman Billy Payne. It's springtime again. Jim Nantz is the worst out of all of them. He's a fountain of semen. Anytime he gets on the air around spring in Augusta, folks, it's that time again. Hello, friends, a tradition unlike any other. And you can hear him. He's just he's literally bouncing on it. You can hear him in the booth going all the way up. And Augusta's cock is slipping out of his ass and back in, and it's making a popping noise. Hello, friends, and welcome back to a tradition unlike any other. I think Jim Nantz, he lives on Pebble Beach. I'm pretty sure he masturbates into the surf every night. The mist rolls in off of the Pacific. It rolls in, and Jim Nantz is sitting there, spread eagle. He's masturbating into the surf of Pebble Beach while looking at a picture of Fred Couples. He's a disgusting, he gargles piss or something. There's something deeply wrong with him. And I love the Masters. I have nothing but respect for a man who built a golf course, banned all black people from it, and then went on to this is a true story. He went down to a creek he named after President Dwight Eisenhower. He went to the creek with a loaded pistol and he blew his brains out. And in his will, he was like, black people will never be allowed to play here. That was like his dying wish. His dying wish is blacks will never be allowed to play at Augusta National, and then he blew his own head off. It was because he had a stroke. He had a thing. But anyway, the place rocks. It's Augusta National, but these reporters go, Rory, can you name all of the flowers on every hole? Because here they name number 10 is pink dogwood and number 11 is white dogwood. As a past champion and someone who's played here 17 times, Rory, can you name the flowers? off the fairway at number 1. Do you remember? Rory's like, I think they're like pink. Yeah. Yeah. And you could hear you can hear all the reporters getting excited, bopping up and down on the big Augusta cock and balls. Shut up. Sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's when I find
No.
the lips of us.
That's not me. That's not what I want to do. I honestly, I don't care if
And I have to say, hats off to Bryson DeChambeau. He really prepared hard for this tournament by doing putt-putt challenges and can I break 60 on this course with a new set of golf clubs from Walmart and shit. I mean, the guy, he's putting in more work than Ben Hogan. If Ben Hogan were alive today, I like that the key too would be collaborating with Grant Horvat. I think Gene Sarazen, Walter Hagen, all those guys, they would be doing YouTube challenges with the DOD King. They'd be playing with Riggs from Barstool. Don't you think Billy Casper would really yuck it up with Garrett Clark from Good Good? Right? Can't you see that?
Golf is the most amazing game because it's you.
Yeah, so here's the thing about Rory. I think his wife stopped putting out because she got weird postpartum stuff. I think he's finally I think he got his balls drained the week because they got back together. For Augusta, I think she started sucking his cock again. And you can tell this is a man who's he's getting blown every night. Because they go, hi, Rory. John from CBS News, just wondering, what are you because they love to ask random questions. Because golf is so boring as it is. There's only so many questions you can ask because the golfer keeps saying, yeah, it's one shot at a time and there's a lot of tournament ahead of me and blah, 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 blah. There's nothing really to say. I'm just trying to play my own game. They say shit like that. There's nothing really to say. So then they start asking hi, Rory, John from CBS News, read any good books? Or you streaming anything at home at night with the missus? What are you going to eat tonight at dinner before the final round? They literally ask questions like that. They think it's really interesting. Hi, Rory. Tiger Woods, before he won the 97 Masters, did you know he ate Arby's every single night before he won? Just wondering, what are you going to be having at home? Rory goes, I think my assistant's going to make me maybe some chicken and some just rice, and I don't know. I haven't thought about it. Thanks, Rory. Hey, Rory, what are you and the missus going to be streaming it? So he keeps saying that him and his wife are binging these horrible. They're watching Virgin River on Netflix. To be a good golfer, you have to have nothing going on, intellectually up there. You can't be overthinking anything. You just have to sort of disassociate. Almost like a Zen-like dissociation. I think he's been watching, awful, dog shit goy slop on his iPad in bed with his wife every night. I think he's been getting sucked off. And that's why the king is back. A man is not an island. Bryson tries to be an island. He slides into everybody's DMs, Paige Spiranak, and everybody's trying to fuck everybody. This is what I hear in the golf influencer world. Huge red flag. He flies around on a private jet. He does putt-putt competition videos. He has no friends once the cameras roll off. He's a giant F-slur. He's horrible for the game of golf. Horrible. Long live Rory McIlroy. Fuck Dave Portnoy and fuck Israel. And fuck Barstool Sports.
And your golf ball and the golf course, and that's it. You shouldn't be affected by anyone else.
Connor.
Yep. Right here. Rory, could you just talk us through the chip on 17? You seemed to make your mind up pretty soon after you saw the ball, what was on and what you were going to do.
Yeah, it was tricky enough. It was up and over. I was landing the ball.
I love how bored golfers are of their own sport. I love golf press conferences. They rock. Okay, this is not interesting for a lot of people, so we're going to move on. But you should know this is all it's all connected. You have to understand that in every facet of sport now, every dimension, it's trying to be taken over, and very successfully so, by many different things. These spiritually Israeli, it's like a spiritually Zionist thing that's infected the NBA, the PGA Tour, everything, stem to stern. And you have to, if you're into a sport and you love it and you've loved it for a long time, and now a horde of mongoloids are rushing to the double doors and trying to get a seat at the thing that you have been enamored with for so long, you have to protect it. It's up to you to protect it. No one else is going to protect it. You can't rely on any talking head. Nobody. You can't rely on anybody. You yourself, you have to protect it.